What's up, all? It's Norton. Welcome back to the channel, and hello if you're new. And I got a good one here. I have more than two Baah speed runs. And I'm saying here, like, I ended up messing up a lot, but I got a good one too. Like, you're gonna see how Jimmy does a speed run, and then how I did one. Right? It was unexpected. Jimmy told me, he's like, switch to GS, Norton. And I was like, what? And they were all the buffs for me instead. And you'll see what I did. I was like, oh, okay. But then we tried again after, and I screwed it all up. But he's going to record a video for me, he said, to show me how he starts it off, I think. Because, like, I could do it most of the time, but if I screw it up, I screw it up pretty damn good. I completely missed a beam and all that. But, see? Yeah, right here. I keep messing up the beam, and then I don't have an ult, right? But anyway, I'm going to skip a little bit of this now. Cut that out. You'll see that that's just us talking about the two speed runs we just did, and I'm going to show you my GS build right now. Alrighty, here we go. Yeah, so I'll show you everything. Obviously, I can't remember if I did have a few shards over EX, I think. Got me to 80%. I can't remember. I must have went up at least a little bit, right? And here's the stats right now. See how high my crit rate is? I'm finding crit rate works better than crit damage on them. Like, I'm still trying to get high crit damage in the bottom stats if I can. But crit rate seems to do a lot better for me. And then, as you see, I got his exclusive weapon, but only 1 star. So that gives me the increased overall damage by 10%. Gain a stack of Scorch after Gunslinger secondary attack hits a target. Increasing the fire damage the targets take by 10%. So you switch weapons, they do, and hit them with that or whatever, then it's yeah, extra 10% fire damage right now. So it's not a lot right now. And then here, after you do the beam or whatever you get, it's stacks of not bad, so it makes you invincible. But this is a good one here, the 50% increase for the elemental damage for the entire team for 15 seconds after, right? And I have Pluton cards on him. And I said fire damage and crit rate is working better than like attack and attack type deal. Attack and attack percentage or crit damage. But as builds change, cards change too, I'm noticing, because like LS is like a whole different animal now. I have to build him slightly different. He's acting a little different now with his upgrades, right? I'm in level 3 runes now for DB. Still only using level 3 runes, which is kind of crazy, but upping the mortar strike 30% is great, even though I lose 12% damage to burning targets, right? But as you can see here, I have 1-4. I only need one more number 1 to make a 4 there for this one, right? And then I have another number 3, so I'll have to make one more 3, so I need 5 more right now as of this moment. 5 more level 1 runes of runes of dawn, sorry. And I'm saving for this chest right here because there's 3 I can select. See? Boom. Runes of Dawn right there. I could pick 3, and then I'll just need 1 more after that. And I'll get it from Boss Hunt, the exchange, or something, right? I'll get it from somewhere. I might even just buy it for 900 gems, because you can go in there and buy gems. Right now, I was almost considering it, because I have 3,300 gems. I could, like, buy almost all the runes I need right now, right? I'd still only need 1, but then I was like, yeah, it seems dumb. I'm saving up, right? And as you see, I have weapon tickets, I have some tune tickets, I got gems, and then we're still going to be getting more coins and more tune tickets. So there we go, right? Premium vault tickets. So I'm getting ready for CAV. Unfortunately, like, this new tune coming looks really good and stuff, but do I really need them? Just like Trish is really good, and she's in the vault right now. My CT's already maxed, and I could bring up Trish because she's awesome, but my best benefit right now is CAV, right? And then there, Jimmy wants me to come into a speed run. I was like, oh, okay, sweet. And then this first one we did, it was me, Jimmy, Nola, and Vader. You know, Vader comes over to my house every single week and has game night. And he's like, you hell. Oh, crap. I don't know if I got the one. Wait, no, I must have. I got a 21. I got his good run on here. But the one we just did before this was 24 seconds, and he just hit for 46 million on that. 46 million on one nuke. But here we go. We're going to do our speed run right now. We're just messing around for a minute in the beginning. Usually at this stage, if you have a Blazing Tempest, this is where we'll build up whirlwinds. And you do it with basic attacks so you don't waste your trigger or whatever, right? And then, so it's already ready when you go in. But anyway, this is how we do it. I do the trick to it. I do a spinny electric slam down, do turbulence, and then a couple hits. And here I even got, see, glitch back a bit, but then boom, I'm just trying to ult with Peerless Legend as fast as possible to boost all Jimmy's damage and stuff, right? All the fire damage and stuff going on. And he even slammed my ass or whatever. That sounded weird, but yeah, he got me, slammed me there, but I still got the ult out. And then, where is it? Oh, leave the stage. See, we didn't go fast enough. Didn't go fast enough. But that's the idea. Go in there and do that. Like that. See, now Jimmy's like, let's go back. See, we're really picky. If we don't do things in a certain... Jimmy knows, too. He coordinates these things all the time. We're really picky. If it doesn't go good, we'll just quit and restart it. Because what's the point? We're going for a quick time anyway, right? And I got frosted. I just said frosted me a bit that time, right? That also sounds weird. But, okay. Okay, let's just stop with all this. But anyway, yeah, now we're going to go in. And I think this one is a good one. Pretty sure that it only took us 2 tries this time. Perhaps. And if it isn't, I'll cut it out. I'm going to watch it right now, though. But I'm pretty sure it's this one. It didn't take us very long to get Jimmy's good time. And then Nola had to bounce. And then Scarlord has returned to the game. And he comes in for the next raid with me. After 2. And Vader and Jimmy. Right? So see how I jumped, spun in, did turbulence. And then I went to right there. I got my ult out faster that time before getting glitched back a bit. Still knocks me back a bit. But then, boom, ult again. And he's jumping all over the place this time, being annoying. So it's a little bit tricky. Sometimes you just stay still, right? But there, boom, 21 seconds. Look at that, Jimmy, 97%. So we're just there to buff the hell out of it, right? Buff the hell out of Jimmy to be able to do that. 21 freaking second HOH speedrun on Baah with GS. Right? 1 nuke. Toad is cooked. Cooked Toad. Gonna have Teenage Mutant Ninja Toad soon with all the radiation. Even though it's a mortar strike. I know, I get it, it's a mortar strike, but we all call it a nuke. It's a mini mushroom cloud, right? At least I call it a nuke. You can call it mortar strike if you like. There's nothing wrong with that. It is the proper name. You can do it. But anyway, we're gonna speed up a little bit here. Well, as you can see here, I already put out my spam master 3000, and I like practicing on here because, like, look how narrow this platform is, right? So you can quick dodge and test your skills on how quickly you can do it, how short you can make the distance, right? And then once you do that, look at that. Continuous bullet rain of fire. And then there's Jimmy. There's Jimmy again. I was like, hey, there's Jimmy. I shot right at the thing. I did that on purpose. I was like, yeah, I love it. It was like, if you're happy and you know it, clap your gats, right? Yeah, I know. I'm lame. I get it. I'm an uncle sometimes, or a dunkle. Dad and uncle mixed together. You get the dunkle jokes. They're the worst. But here we go. I'm like, we're all going, setting up here for a minute. And I was going to invite somebody. I almost clicked Slim Reaper. I almost missed, because Slim Reaper is really good, actually. He keeps up really good. Good player. I like playing with him. He really gives me a run for my money. But then, boom, look at that. I figured Jimmy was inviting somebody, right? So that's why I didn't actually click on it. It didn't have anything to do with it. And then, but look at it. It's Scar. What's up, bro? And he's like, who? And it just reminds me of that Guardians of the Galaxy when he's trying to tell him, I'm Star-Lord, man. Who? I wasn't gonna do it. Who? Yeah, I know I'm weird. See, like I said, I'm weird. This is me, like, in my own head all the time. You have no idea what it's like in there. He's like, go PL, Scar, right? So I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna go BT because he's gonna be PL. But anyway, I'll speed up a bit because I can't remember exactly what we'll do here. Because I was like, I'm gonna be BT, right? It must be. And then he tells Scar to go PL. And if you know anything about Scar and PL, there's a running meme. It's like days. Yeah, Scar hasn't bitched about PL. 0. It's always there. He hates PL. He's like, PL's trash. It's just his thing. I don't know. He's like, oh, and I'm like, oh, well, that's why I was laughing like that. I'm like, oh, your favorite character. Jimmy did a BRB for a minute, and then in Scar, I'm like laughing at him. I was like, oh, your favorite character, Scar, your favorite tune, right? Then Scar was just asking here, what's the best way to use PL? So I was like, jump slam, then turbulence, just need ult up as fast as possible. And then Jimmy comes back in, and he's like, go GS, Norton. And I'm like, huh? Okay. I never get to use my GS when Jimmy's running, right? Because he's always doing the speed run. So I'm like, all right, I'll use my GS. And then, yeah, watch. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to let you watch this part, I guess. I was a little bit surprised. Right? We're just messing around. I was like, screw it, go in it. And I was like, ah, shit, I should have let Jimmy actually build up his turbulence, right? Because he normally does. So then I'm like, just screw it. I'm going all in gung-ho, right? And I can't even see myself half the time in here. I don't even know if I'm doing the right attack or if I'm getting frozen. So I was actually a little bit late to this beam than I normally am. And thankfully, he jumped back and stayed in the beam, and I was able to send the nuke off right away. And then boom, this happened. I didn't expect it to go to, so I just start firing off. So like if we had the buffs up and stuff like that, I might have been able to do 21 seconds. You never know. I don't know. That's crazy though. I didn't expect to do 25-second HOH speed run myself with my Gunslinger. With that build I just showed you. Right? So, like I said, I crit my pants on that one. It doesn't always happen though. It doesn't always happen where I'll get a good crit or something like that, but like I think all the buffs and stuff will increase anyway, right? But I was like, LOL, what? Right? I didn't expect that, and I think even Jimmy was surprised because he says like for real, right? It was like, oh man, this is crazy. And I write in, I didn't expect that. I was slow to the beam and everything, right? And then look at Jimmy laugh my ass off for real. So then we went in to try to do a bunch more, and I bombed the shit out of him. And that's when Jimmy, you'll get the contacts of the beginning messages in the beginning of this. Scar said he didn't even get to his ult. So like I did that before he even ulted. So with the ult, he would have been dead, and I would have had the same time probably. But anyway, I'm gonna cut the rest out because I bombed them, and that's why Jimmy's gonna now make me a little video to show me how he does it. So that's awesome. I'll be back again with maybe an even better one after. All right, till next time. Good gaming. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo.